birth held penalty on Thursday for meeting in constitution.
Oi! 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 Agaba oi! Oi! Letasi oi! 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 Oi!
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, the youth of Uganda, the coordinators, and all who believe in democracy and justice. My name is Kanyesigye. I am the youth chairperson of the Antonde district and a contestant for the position of National Female Youth MP. I want to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to the young people of Uganda who voted for me, especially the 1,063 youth leaders who voted for me. Honestly, there was a lot of intimidation, there was a lot of bribes, but the young people you chose really to vote for me, and I don't take your courage and your support for granted. And I can assure you that I am for sure grateful about your support. I want also to take this opportunity to appreciate different sub-regions that really stood and fought. And that was Acholi, West Nile, Lango, Greater Masaka, Greater Mubende, and Greater Mpigi. Those regions, they were at the center of intimidation. But the young people stood firm and defended the youth, and their voices were not silenced. I honestly appreciate you, and I'm so grateful for that. I also want to appreciate my agents, my coordinators, my supporters, my mentors who stood with me from day one up to Thursday when they casted the vote. I honestly appreciate you as well. And you give me, or you allow me, honestly, to speak about what transpired on Thursday. What we experienced as Team Kanyesigye, it was really far from free and fair election, because our election, it was involved by external forces. Let's talk about the RDCs, some of them, not all of them, the DPCs, the DSOs, some of them, but most districts, they were involved, of which us as the young people, it undermines our constitutional right to vote the person that we really love and would like to vote for. So that is really, really absurd and discouraging to the young people. And you allow me also to remind the all Ugandans, that the Ugandan Constitution and the NRM Constitution that we serve is founded under the principles of our democracy, unity, and representation. The NRM has always championed affirmative action, creating special seats in parliament for different groups, youth, workers, UPDF, elderly, all those positions. But the essence of those positions is that no one should be silenced. And trust me, that is the rationale behind that, that all of us should be represented and no one should involve in our election. But it was unfair for the other external forces to really influence our election. It really undermines the principles of the Constitution and the NRM, because the youth are guaranteed by their own voice and space. Trust me, they were denied that right on that day because they interfered, like the external forces. This is really unconstitutional, and it undermines the party principles.
I'm called Azabo Mahad Kasim. I am the District Youth League chairperson in Bedis local government, and at the same time, the caucus chair for West Nile sub-region. I am delighted and happy speaking to our viewers in the country, in our mighty country, Uganda. We are grateful for what has happened yesterday, most especially to our strong diehards, the youth who voted our Honorable Kanyesigye regardless of other factors which were pushing them left, right. I am going to say proudly that in West Nile, Honorable Kanyesigye Mercy won. It was other regions that let us down. And we are calling ourselves winners. And for us, we said when she was consulting, we gave a very brilliant name to her, Agabo. Agabo means Honorable Kanyesigye Mercy has won. And indeed, we meant what we had pronounced when she was consulting. And she was the only candidate that traversed West Nile for more than 4 or 5 times. We didn't know about any other candidate. Others came and copied from her movements. That that pronouncement means that she was our sole candidate for West Nile. And why the votes came and got being divided, because out of 250 voters in West Nile, we were able to produce 130 votes. 120 went in the last day of voting simply because of other factors.
My name is Okot Gravian Ajami. I am a district youth league chairperson of Omoro local government. I have been coordinating Kanyesigye in Acholi sub-regions. On behalf of Acholi sub-regions, I wanted to appreciate all the youths of Acholi sub-regions. Although we received a lot of intimidations, but Acholi, countrywide, Acholi won the elections. I also wanted to encourage our young people, our young leaders. Let us not always give our vote for money. In Acholi sub-regions, all MPs, all ministers, they were on the ground. They were against Kanyesigye, but we stood firm, and we voted for her. Like in my district, Omoro, we have 20 voters, but 15 voted for Kanyesigye. 4 voted for Diana, then 1 said he is undecided.
Elections, there are 2 things that normally happens, and it's one of the unique characters. Her enthusiasm, her aspect of understanding dynamics of voting, and the unique character of asking for votes made us to say, if it means in West Nile we are to be slaughtered, we should be slaughtered with her. And right now I'm also here proudly saying we are happy for the results because of the factors that were happening yesterday when people were voting. If Mercy, Honorable Mercy is able to get 1,200 votes, with the difference with the opponent 600, I'm still very happy. I'm calling ourselves winners.
I request the party leadership at the higher level. Let us leave issues of youth to the youth. Let us leave issues of general to the generals. Why do we include generals in the issues of the youth? Because in Pade district, we have 5th Division barracks there. The army officials of Pade, the way they were taking these youth elections, as if they were paid some money to force youth to vote for Diana.
Because we were the candidate, we were the first candidate who took long, 2 years. The rest came in the middle. What were the things which made us to have such a difference? A case in point is Madiokolo district. Madiokolo district was our ground, but to our dismay, we were unable to get a vote out of all the delegates, simply because there were directives given that you are not going to be given money if you're not going to vote for Diana. That is why those we trusted, even our agents, our coordinators in the district, were unable to vote for us. And still we are strong. Not only in Madiokolo, this like Koboko. Koboko was our ground. Out of 25 delegates, we were only able to get 7 votes. And when you call the delegates right now, they said the force was beyond them. Our call upon now is, as young people, we want peace. We want also to be given freedom to make decisions.
My last word to the country is, Mercy is a leader for the youth, and she will be a leader for the youth. If this country really need to groom people, they should let the election to be free and fair elections. Why am I saying this? When we were in the Kololo here, they gave us opportunity and time to vote at night. Why do you vote at night? We voted at night. We voted at night. You media people and the people of Uganda, you're all aware about what happened there. It is because we wanted our election to be free and fair. So I request people of Acholi sub-regions and the northern Uganda at large, we do not have any candidate. We do not have any candidate that we are bringing for the national female member of parliament. I request my sister Kanyesigye to come back as an independent. It is my opinion, not our opinion. Thank you. I greet you all. I respect all the people of Uganda.
Of course, as I said, there was unfairness in this election process entirely because the party officials involved in it, and especially in West Nile, they were telling the young people that we shall not give you the facilitation. It was 700,000 that they were giving. We shall not give you this money if you do not vote for Diana, of which to me, I expected the NRM as a party to be neutral because we are in party elections, primaries. They were supposed to be neutral. But unfortunately, they acted to the contrary, which is really disappointing and discouraging as young people. But what I can tell the young people of Uganda, I am really strong, committed to work with you to push the young people's agenda. And I am not shaken. Trust me, I'm very strong. And I call upon all Ugandans, my supporters from different sub-regions. I know most of you are heartbroken. You actually fear to call me. I have been receiving calls, but just stay strong. We shall inform you the next step that we will take. But me as a candidate, I am strong.